is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here today. Week number 18. We have made it to the conclusion of our 2024 Sim regular season. One more game, at least for now, in the NOS Dome, the Nagy on Sports Dome here in Cleveland, Ohio, the dome that Kit Nagy chose to build, and it's been an awesome home field advantage for us as we are currently undefeated in the NOS Dome. Would like to finish that out with a season sweep not only of the Ravens but of the entire AFC North. So excited to bring this one to you. Again, it is week number 18 of our sim season with the made-up rosters that I put together for all 32 teams. But we're going to finish this season off right. And again, the Browns at currently at, 13-2, 14-2. Hey, Bo, welcome in, and go Browns. So we are excited to get this one popping. Let me go ahead and get it started here. I paste in the roster additions just for those of you who might be new with what we have done in our virtual offseason. All right, Anaya Smith actually going to be the one to return the kick. Deshaun Watson out onto the football field. It is another Sunday night primetime game. Again, he has a boatload of completions, a boatload of yards, a decent amount of touchdowns, but again, that interception number has been the thing to watch, and in their losses has been a big issue. 5 interceptions in their loss to the Dolphins just a few weeks ago. But again, they are 14-2, wide open over the middle. He's got Elijah Moore with a big strike for 34 to start the game. Marcus Williams over there in coverage, but look at him, just beautiful, just dropped it right over the head of Trenton Simpson, the linebacker there. Kalen Carson, the rookie out of Wake Forest, number 1 there, trailing, had no chance of catching up there. Again, this is the 2024 sim season, week number 18. And again, Browns currently 14-2. An opportunity to go 15-2. This one's going to be dropped by the Chief, knocked away. Roquan Smith. From time to time, Bo, not a bunch. It's on it like it goes live at a weird time of day for my schedule to be able to catch, so I don't listen to it a bunch, but I certainly see highlights here and there. Some of the guys I like, some of the guys I think are a little bit too. Check out my outrageous take for the sake of the clicks, so it were. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Watson zips it over the middle, and he's got Evans. Our time with Mike Evans coming to a close again as we will complete this 2024 sim season and then make all of the corresponding and correct off-season moves like Jerry Jeudy. Hey, Bang with Smoke, how are you guys doing today? I am well. Here comes Chubb, his first touch, and Roquan will bring him down after 5. Good opening drive here for the Browns again in the Nagy on Sports Dome. This is the home stadium of the Cleveland Browns. Kit Nagy chose to build the dome. Madden allows you to make a new stadium for your team, so we have a beautiful 69,000 seat dome that we have seen before. I won't tell you whether or not it's in Brook Park by the airport or in downtown Cleveland. You'll have to figure that out by yourself. Tackle there by Kenneth Murray Jr., the former Los Angeles Charger. Here's a 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll spread him out. Chubb, he'll try the right side, angling, fighting, and a tackle right at the goal line. Marlon Humphrey 1v1 with Nick Chubb, and he makes a great tackle. Go for it, Kevin. Go for it. Chubb kept going wider and wider and wider. Had one man to beat. Hamilton was also there. But I feel like in real life, Nick Chubb makes that pay, and they're going to go for it. Love this choice here. 4th and goal from inside the 1. Turn around, play action. They'll boot. They'll fire. Caught for a touchdown. Mike Evans. Cool play there. Everybody's selling out for the run, and Nick Chubb and Mike Evans delivers an easy touchdown catch there as Watson threw that one before Evans even finished the comeback part of the route. Look at it, he was facing the other way, and actually fortunate that he didn't step out of bounds because of how well he cut and made Marcus Williams miss. I mean, they're not wrong. I suppose you could continue to give him crap. He's also, I mean, he was suspended for a good chunk of 1 year, and then he was hurt for a good chunk of the other one. So I'm not sure if you can criticize his play necessarily as being elite, but sometimes the best ability is availability, and that's what he has lacked the most for his time in Cleveland so far. So again, maybe it's fair to criticize his skills or his eliteness or not. I mean, his bottom line is he's 5-1 in his last 6 starts and has had the team in a good position for success when he's been in there. He just hadn't been in there. Here's Lamar Jackson. He'll float it deep to the right side. Drop it in the bucket. Zay Flowers, he'll go the distance. What a play. 77 yards and a touchdown on the first play of the game for the Ravens. Zay Flowers gets rubbed off there. You can see a little bit of that rub route, and they caught him in his zone, and for some reason, Taki was the man who was supposed to stay with Flowers. And when Delpit couldn't bring it in, that's 77 yards and a touchdown later. First play of the game for Ravens and a huge strike to even it up, 7-7. Act like him being injured was his downfall. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you think about injuries in general in the game of football, and if the players have any, like, do you blame Nick Chubb for getting hurt against Pittsburgh? Like, was that his fault? You know, is it Deshaun's fault that he got hurt? Like, you know, you could say maybe he needs to slide more or at least not lead into contact with his throwing shoulder. Like, those, I think those might be fair assessments, but to say that the injuries are his downfall that feels a little bit unfair to me. And yeah, I would say until he plays a full season, like, the jury can't fully come back and say this was a bust and a waste of $230 million of Jimmy Haslam's money. And I can't wait until we get out of it after 26 or whenever they can realistically get it out of it. Hey, Mason, welcome in. And I'm with you there, too, as this one's going to be dropped by Tillman. Had it a little bit on his back hip, but he's got to make that catch. Might have been thinking about how hard he was going to have to fight for the first down, but either way, he drops it. And that will be an incomplete pass and a 3-and-out. So the Ravens with a little bit of momentum. Again, they had a one-play, 77-yard touchdown pass from Lamar Jackson to Zay Flowers after the Browns had a nice opening drive. So back out onto the field. Here comes Lamar. Been a tough season for the Ravens. At 6-10 right now. They have struggled this season. Hey, Jason, welcome back in. Hi, Karen, welcome in. First carry of the day for Keaton Mitchell. He's become the starting running back here again. No Derrick Henry just yet. We'll see him soon enough. In our sim season, he went to the Los Angeles Chargers with Jim Harbaugh, and he's been crazy good, as have the Chargers. And this time they'll blow up the screen pass. Mo Hurst looked like he was in there that time. Another one of those. I mean, that's a little bit like that, Wendell. Pressure coming. Lamar now. He'll take off to the 50. Watch out. They'll get him short of the line by a yard. Delpit does a nice job to keep his eyes down the field and see when Lamar takes off, and they're going to be able to get him a yard short. Now, Deshaun and his skill set are one of the many reasons that I am in Team Build-A-Dome and why you can see this beautiful NOS dome in front of your eyes right now, because his play style, everybody plays better when the weather doesn't suck. I just do not understand this. And all these fans were like, it's football. If it's not 10 degrees and disgusting, it's not real. It's like, you don't actually enjoy that game better than when it's 70 and sunny. Like, don't tell me that you do. That's a load of crap. Is this going to be dropped? There's the rookie Kalen Carson, quarterback out of Wake Forest. I mean, it sort of sucks for us because I think he's still got a little bit of tread left on the tires, and him with Lamar in the backfield and Keaton Mitchell, that's a heck of a thunder and lightning. We know that they're going to continue to run the football. But yeah, so I'm not super excited about it. Absolutely, Mason. And again, I don't think any real fan hooked up to a lie detector test would say that they actually enjoy gross weather football better than good weather football. I just don't get it. That feels like the thing you're supposed to say because it makes me tough. I'm a man. I like it when it's 10 degrees and I can't feel anything. And the Browns win 6-3 in a gross Snow Bowl 20-yard field goal game. Like, nobody actually likes that. Hey, 504. Morning. And go Browns. Driving now here on what's their third possession of the day. Halfway through this first quarter, right up the middle, Roquan Smith. Shot out of a cannon, and Watson hadn't even turned around, finishing his drop back yet before he gets smothered there, setting up a 3rd and long. Back to pass, blitz coming again. This time the Browns take care of it better. Over the middle, caught by Cooper, but he's going to be short of the line. He picked up 11. He needed 15. And I'm assuming that'll be Bajorquez into punt, and it is. Bajorquez, another one of the free agents in our virtual off season that I got correct. Again, wrapping up the season. Our Browns are 14-2, which is just nutty. They could be 15-2 here. We're 3.5 quarters away. We'll also see. I can't tell the scores. I guess none of the scores are in progress. Buffalo, technically, if they lose, we would tie with them, but I'm still pretty sure we would lose the tiebreaker. There's the rookie Jalen Wright, running back out of Tennessee. Another one of the running backs with Justice Hill and Keaton Mitchell. Yeah, precisely, Bo. Right side, Keaton Mitchell near the first down, 3rd and inches. For sure they are, Mason. I mean, again, just common sense, people. The Viking Stadium, in a very cold and gross place, is considered to be the best stadium. They have incredible home atmosphere, and their team has overachieved in that building because of it. Because it's a crazy experience. The fans are into it. They're juiced. They're comfortable. They're loud. It just feels like a win-win-win-win. And that's not even to think about all the other things that could happen if you build the dome. Tried to break it up Taki, and then Denzel throws him to the ground, but a first down complete to Mark Andrews. You're talking about Final Fours. You're talking about a Super Bowl. You're talking about WrestleManias when it's not summer. You're talking about concerts all year round. Like, it's going to make the venue itself will make so much money and bring so much more money to the area. I mean, we're talking about a place in Cleveland Browns Stadium that gets used 8 times in the fall. And what, do they have 5 or 6 concerts there in the course of the summer months? Oh, as Greg Newsome could have had a pick 6. Should have had a pick 6. Maybe he was thinking about the touchdown dance there. Exactly, Bo, and that's what I think some fans are choosing to do. Like, I had tickets, but I'm not going down. It's disgusting out there. Oh, they let him off the hook. MJ Emerson gave Bateman way too much space, and he's able to get the Tootsies down and bounds. The 26-yard line, 29 yards later, and a first down, Ravens. So anyway, like I said, Kit and I, pnagsports is a channel. We are very much on hashtag Build the Dome. I hope they find a way to get it done for many and varying reasons. I don't particularly care if it's in Brook Park or in downtown. I get the people who are saying that it's going to kill the economy further if they move it out of downtown. You know, for better or for worse. I don't live in Cleveland. I don't have a vested interest in the local economy of downtown Cleveland, so I'm happy to go to the games if it's downtown. I'm happy to keep eating at the restaurants and going to the bars before and after the games if it's downtown, but if they end up putting it next to the airport, and I'm sure there will be restaurants and bars in that area too, then I would go there. Again, all things being equal, that's about 45 minutes quicker to me getting home in Columbus if it's at the airport than if it's downtown, but again, thus ends our TED Talk on the Browns Stadium situation as Justin Tucker pops this one through, and 3 points will result from this drive from the Ravens. Again, Greg Newsome had a pick 6 on his fingertips. Thanks, Karen. She's doing pretty well. Yeah, we had a very pleasant experience with this surgery center, and the surgeon did a really good job of achieving the goals of the surgery, so she's feeling pretty good. But yeah, I'm taking another day off of work here today. Just make sure that she's doing all right, but I appreciate those comments. Blitz again, and this time he'll just throw it into the side of Jack Conklin. The blitz was coming from Williams on that particular play. Buck 21 on this first quarter clock. Browns trailing 10-7 here. This is week number 18. Thought about benching everybody and just playing the backups, but figured we would go ahead and the rest versus rust, since most recently we were burned by the we rested all the starters in week 18. In the real season now, Deshaun breaking tackles, 35 to the 40, and he'll go down and pushed out of bounds at the 43. Big scramble for Watson for 19 yards on the first down. So anyway, I felt like we would keep the starters in here. And incomplete to the right side. Had Coop there. Coop maybe did the in cut. Watson threw it to the out cut. Incomplete is the result. 10 seconds in this first quarter. Trips to the left side. Watson will look that way. And knocked away. Marcus Williams, the safety. Getting it big left mid in there. 3rd and 10. Absolutely, Mason. 1,000%. Hey, Darnell, welcome in. Watson now, he'll step up, left side throw, short of the line. Tillman, did he fight for it? He's going to be a little short. This could be go for it range. He'll have the whole quarter break to think about it. Tillman fought really hard to get across that line. It will be the end of the first quarter. 10-7 Baltimore lead. Good look at the Nostome in the background. Yeah, I like it too, Mason. Again, we had wondered what the leverage for him to restructure, and they will go ahead and punt. We wondered what the leverage for him to restructure was going to be, and that's what it is, was the impending extension. And I know a few people are overreacting, but it reminds me a lot of the Njoku one where they extended him early, and it's really paid off for him now because he is balling and getting paid like a top 10 tight end instead of a top 3 tight end. So hopefully the same thing happens for Jerry Jeudy. Firing over the middle. Got him, man. Watch out. He can fly to the corner. That's going to be Rashid Shaheed, and he's going to go all the way. Are you kidding me? 2 long touchdown passes. This one's going to go for 84 yards. Lamar Jackson on a gentle little post to Rashid Shaheed, the former Saint. And he's going to get huge bang for the buck there as Newsome was in trail, and then Delpit just takes a crummy angle. We know Shaheed can fly, and a huge, huge touchdown pass again. Both of Baltimore's touchdowns have been massively long, one-play, long touchdown drives. I didn't see that one. What about it specifically? How does it... I don't even know what Pittman got, frankly. I've seen the Amari Cooper, Calvin Ridley comparisons because they're the same age, but I haven't seen the Pittman ones. Throw left side quickly to Elijah Moore. Browns don't need to panic here, but that momentum is all the way to the Baltimore side here on the road. They have quieted the Nostome here. Browns need to try to get it back. They'll stretch it right side with Ford, and he's going to be stuck. That's the rookie again, Kalen Carson, the nickel corner out of Wake Forest. 3rd and 8 now for the Browns. He'll go empty. Max protect on the empty, though. Left side throw, and it's almost picked off. Brandon Stevens. The Browns are going to go 3 and out and have to punt here. We're a little bit of danger territory again. This game really doesn't matter for us. Our record is stellar. We're locked into the 2 seed for the playoffs, so it doesn't particularly matter other than just the pride of sweeping the Ravens and going into the playoffs on a hot note. But that being said, the Ravens, who also have nothing to play for, winning the Pride Bowl here so far, 17-7. Again, 2 very long touchdown passes, but this time Zadarius Smith and Michael Hull Jr. are going to make Lamar pay for that. Yeah, AB is a contract wizard. There is no, you cannot deny that. He is a contract wizard for sure. Now Lamar on the keeper. Miles ran right past him on a 2nd and 20, and they'll pick up about half of it. Get that sack yardage back. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Go Browns. 3rd and 11 now. Back to pass. Lamar. JOK blitzed and got picked up nicely, and that gave enough time for Andrews to come open. Thornhill was with him. Another first down for the Ravens again, who have lots of momentum in this one after 2 mega long touchdown passes, one of 77 and one of 84 yards for Lamar Jackson in this first half. That one's going to be dislodged nicely there. That was Isaiah Likely, and Greg Newsome knocks it out of his head. Hey, Dwayne, welcome in. Go Browns. Lamar under center, turn around. This is going to be Keaton Mitchell, and it'll be dropped to the ground by Zadarius Smith, as they have yet to let Keaton Mitchell get loose, which is nice. Here's a 3rd and 6 now. Defense really needs to try to get off the field here. You can see that momentum all the way. Dogs are barking a little bit here in the Nostum. They're setting up screen. That bodes well for us, except they complete it to the right side to Smith, and he's got around Taki for a first down. Taki has been beaten several times, just not athletic enough to stay with Mitchell, and obviously not with Rashid Shaheed, as we saw on the earlier touchdown, Zay Flowers, as we saw on the first touchdown. Kind of beaten up on Taki in coverage here so far. Again, as they trick them by starting in that base, and then they shift out wide, putting Taki one-on-one with a receiver or tight end. That time, Greg Newsome makes a good tackle of Mark Andrews. Again, just 8 completions, but 250 yards, because more than 150 yards of it is on 2 catches for Lamar here today. Back to pass. Browns rushing 4. Lamar with good time. He'll dump short over the middle. And that's going to be just enough for the first down. Keaton Mitchell. And inside the red zone now are the Ravens, continuing to threaten here. Pressure coming. He'll swing it right side to Mitchell, and stuck right there by Delpit. Good tackle. That's a TFL for 2-2. And Grant Delpit does a nice job covering up that one quickly. They'll lose 2 yards in the process. 2nd and 12 here with 8:30 on this first half clock. Browns trailing by 10. Here comes Mitchell again, and Isaiah Simmons is right there. I'm excited to get to our next sim season. Excited to see what Hicks looks like. Excited to see what Devin Bush looks like. Maybe Mason. I mean, I think they want him to succeed, but if they're going to push the eject button, I think that they're okay with that at this point. My guess is they'll probably draft another one. Another receiver and see what happens. We'll have to see how the board falls. So then they have, 2, 3, and then 5, 6, 7. They have 5 draft picks at this juncture. And they just don't need any spots. They don't need any starters or immediate backups, so they can just draft best player available and potentially prognosticate future starters. And they re-signed James Prochet as well. Again, remember, he was your punt returner last year of decent note. Also picked up Naheem Hines to be the kick returner, so going to be very deep at that position. Again, Michael Woods will come off his year-long suspension. I don't know if they're going to keep him or not. I think Jalen Darden might still be signed to like a futures practice squad deal or whatever. Watson left side. Throws it open. Mike Evans past the 40. And a big first down there. Stephon Diggs. I'm not sure that that's in the cards for us financially unless we're swapping somebody for him directly. Watson firing a right side. I think we're going to get some PI here. There was a lot of contact. We know that Marlon Humphrey is one of the handsiest corners. Hey, George, welcome in. Go Browns. I also agree. I think that could be the one position that either a draft pick that could start right away, or again, there are plenty of running back free agents available. Over the middle, got him! 10-5, touchdown! David Njoku into the end zone. And a big response drive from the Browns. Watson threw a dart there And Chief had plenty of green grass, and we know how he, look at that, just throwing him open. Beautiful play. You can see Giuseppe took 2 of the defenders with him. And Chief is not going to get many easier touchdowns than that. And that is a score, 2 touchdowns now for Watson here in this first half. That one went 2 plays, 76 yards. The big one to Evans, and then the big one to the Chief. Yeah, I mean, at least this first round of free agent running backs have been too expensive. I'm with you there. Let's see what the list of free agent running backs looks like here. This is like a before free agency list. Quick throw left side, and he'll sneak it in there to Andrews. Stat is available. Zip it over the middle quickly. So again, this is going to be guys like J.K. Dobbins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Ezekiel Elliott, Damian Harris, Cam Akers, Latavius Murray. Quick throw left side and broken up. Browns will hold. Matt Breida, Kareem Hunt, Jerick McKinnon, Rashad Penny, Deontay Foreman, Cordero Patterson. Those guys are all unsigned free agents at this point. Who you could have, again, the initial wave is over, so you can get closer to a vet minimum for somebody like that. Any of those guys that could come in and potentially hold down the farm. While you wait for Chubb to completely heal. And yes, you're right, Mason, that running back is one of those positions that rookies can come right in and make an impact because the concepts are pretty similar to what they ran in college. And again, you got to worry about the pass pro part of it. Quick throw over the middle and knocked away. Couldn't be held on to that time. Greg Newsome. Yeah, I like JK too. Cam Akers, same kind of a thing. Obviously, he's only 24 years old. Very explosive. Former 5-star kid, former first-round pick. Also just having some trouble staying healthy. But I think you could get away with even like a Rashad Penny. Heck, even Zeke Elliott for a couple of weeks could be your bell cow. If you needed him to. Back to pass. Watson, he'll step up and dump short to Chubb. And Chubb will pick up 4. What about Clyde Edwards-Helaire? He's still sitting out there. I would take a flyer on him for a vet minimum kind of a deal. Throw inside, and the skinny post goes to Mike Evans for a first down. Into Raven territory to the 37-yard line. Now under 4 to go in this first half. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports here. This is our 2024 simulated season as Travis Jones will get in there for a sack. Or excuse me, Poona Ford, not Travis Jones. That was a 3, not an 8. Entire offseason and free agency and draft was simulated by yours truly. There are recap videos of either if you wanted to see how those things played out. We made some offseason moves, which I've pinned into the comments. As Browns fans, we will finish this season. Again, we're 14-2, so things are going pretty darn well for us. Pat myself on the back as the virtual GM here. But we'll play this season out to its conclusion, and Trenton Simpson's going to pick it off. First mistake of the day from Watson. And Simpson, how about look at DeJuan Jones. Nimble to help tackle that player, but with 2:10 to go, Watson gives it back and is not able to continue to put the foot on the throat of the Ravens here with 2:10. Lamar will get the football back. Let's see what he can do. Play action. He'll zip it down deep the seam. He's wide open. Andrews again. Are you kidding me? This one goes for 61. 3 long touchdown passes today for Lamar Jackson. And that's just a brutal answer to Watson's first interception of the day. Another one-play drive. What are we doing there? Simmons just left him to go right by him. And now 3 long touchdown passes for Lamar Jackson in this game. The Ravens. a 61-yarder, a 77-yarder, and an 84-yard one-play touchdown drives today for the Ravens, and that pins the momentum all the way back to the left. Even here in the Nostome, the Ravens coming in and pistol whipping the Browns here at home. I mean, it's not a very top-heavy position, Bo. Oof. It's going to be dropped. I mean, you're looking at guys like Blake Corum, Trey Benson, Jalen Wright here on these Titans. The one other kid, Tennessee. What's his name? Oh, this one's going to be picked again. Oh, boy. Here comes the snowball. Oof. Antonio makes him pay, but Brandon Stevens just ripped that one out of the hands of Mike Evans, and now back-to-back picks for Watson, and now the Ravens with a chance to just blow this thing wide open, and Tomlinson says, not on my watch. But there are definitely players that you can get in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th round this year, I think. It's just not a very top-heavy. Knocked away there. Simmons did cover Andrews that time. 3rd and 19. Come on, Browns. They're still barking here at the Nostome. Give them credit. We got great fans. We know that. See if they can get him off the field. Tomlinson! 2 sacks on this drive alone, and that might push him out of field goal range. Nope, they'll try the 59-yarder. Tucker, if he misses it, the Browns will get great field position. I'm just surprised we didn't call a timeout there. It's terrible Madden time management. From 60 yards, and he yanked. Oh, he got it. I thought he yanked it left. And he puts it through. Justin Tucker from 59.5 yards. Makes it 30-14, and the Browns struggling in pass coverage, and then Watson's thrown 2 interceptions in back-to-back drives. At this point, I would just take the knee. Hey, Don, welcome in. I mean, the Browns are 14-2. They cannot better or worsen their seed. So I just decided to leave the starters in because it would be more fun than playing all the backups. But they have struggled a little bit this game. There's a nice throw to Cooper on the right side. The first down at the 39-yard line. Lamar has had 3 one-play long touchdown drives, 61, 77, and 84-yard touchdown passes in this one. Other than that, it's been 3 Justin Tucker field goals, but the last 2 aided by Deshaun Watson interceptions. He'd been clean until his last 2 possessions. Now he'll try the right side, quickly thrown. I think we're going to get a holding call here. But it is still the first half. Oh, we'll get the roughing the passer, even better. The better of the options there. That's Mike Dana, the former Chief and now defensive lineman here for the Ravens. But we're going to play this sim season through to its fruition. Hopefully our Browns can win a sim Super Bowl. That would be fun. And then I'll go back and update all of the real roster as soon as the draft's over. We'll jump in with simulated 2024 season number 2. Joe who? And which team are you referring to? Or are you setting me up for a Joe Mama joke? 7 seconds. They are decently close to Hopkins' range again. He'll just throw it out of bounds. Okay. Well, with 4 seconds, a 58-yarder. Hopkins got it. Back-to-back long field goals. This one takes us to halftime. So 30-17 is your score right now. Again, look at those passing yards. 293 and just 25 rushing yards for the Ravens. It has been on the arm of Lamar Jackson with 3 wide open, long touchdown passes. But we got to get a stop here. We got to keep Lamar Jackson and this vaunted passing offense out of the end zone right now. Defense, who's been so good all season. Starts with the pressure, of course, and then the coverage on the back end. Both things need to be a little bit better. Pressure, and he'll roll left side, dump it to Mitchell, and he's tackled nicely in space by Greg Newsome. He has, Don, and they were right there at the end of the half. Crucial time. The first one went for a touchdown. The second one went for a field goal. So he has given them 10 points, and oh, man. MJ Emerson knocks the ball away. Otherwise, Flowers was about to have another 70-yard touchdown. He had the 77-yarder to start the game. Whew, that was close. Now 3rd and 5. Dogs barking in the Nosto. Pressure up the middle. Tomlinson! Give him a hat trick! He's had 3 sacks in the last 2 possessions. Single-handedly trying to will this one back for the Browns defense, and he just throws Lamar to the ground, but all 4 Browns defensive linemen were past their linemen. And again, another screen pass gone awry, but we will take it. Now a bobble from Stout, and then, no, we roughed him. Are you kidding me? That's going to get it. Right back.
Personal foul.
Oh.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Dalvin said no. Bobo Karanko said, here's 15 yards and a first down. They're going to give the football right back. Ugh, brutal champ. Brutal time for a mistake there for the Browns on special teams. Here's Mitchell up the middle. And Mike Hill will drag him down. Mike Hall, rather, not Mike Hill. Dalvin did say no, but Obo said yes, you may keep having the football. So unfortunate there. We'll see if it burns the Browns here. Here comes Mitchell again up the middle. Juke move for a first down to the 45. His best run of about 6 yards. I hope so, Sean. I hope he gives us one. It would be nice if he gave one back for us. Again, they're like 6-8. It's not been, or 8-8 or something, 7-8. It's not been a very good season for the Ravens. They have nothing to play for here. Uh-oh, there it goes. Flowers, one drive later, and another dart, 55 yards this time. 4 touchdown passes for Lamar, over 50 yards now. 2 of them to Zay Flowers. This is getting crazy. Lamar/Joe Montana out there with another throw. That's now 50. I'm gonna start forgetting them. There's so many. We've got 55, we've had 61, we've had 77, and we've had 84 yards through the air as our pass defense has just fallen off of a cliff. And Lamar just picking us apart with 4 long touchdowns. Again, it's just those 4 touchdowns and then a couple of field goals. They've been good on everything else. And it's not been the running. Lamar has not hurt us with his legs, but we cannot stop the pass. And then you throw in the -2 turnover margin, and this game is in trouble now. Play action, max protect. Throw it right side against a 3-man rush, and that will gain 0 yards. 0 yards there. At this point, I wish maybe I had played the backups. Don't want any... Here's an option keeper, Lamar, except he waggles back to the middle and takes a big shot for 5. Kyle Hamilton to do everything safety right there.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ooh, nice throw left side to Evans.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
All right. Good throw to the chief. All right, stand by, everybody. I have to do the old text me a password for my iPad thing. I'll be back in 90 seconds. All right, sorry about that, everybody. Just had to get the old signing out of an iPad from the previous coach so that I could have the iPad for this coach. All that stuff. You know how it works. You know how it works. If you're an Apple person, at least you know how it works. And a touchdown for Deshaun into the end zone. So we should be back and good to go now as they spread them out 5 wide. And he did a little fun little spin move to get in there as well as he got around the rookie Latu on that particular play. And the Browns able to cut into the lead now, but they've got to stop them on the defensive end. That's the first and foremost responsibility here now. Incomplete there. Incomplete there. 2nd and 10. All right, sorry about that. Just a little bit of sidebar distractions. And another first down. This time Lamar with the legs. Thornhill on the coverage, the first time that Lamar really got outside of the pocket and was able to make them pay a little bit. Now Lamar is in the zone, of course, which is perfect because he can't fumble. Now he'll zip it deep to the right side. Picked off by Denzel. Did he get the heels in? I think he did. We said Lamar would give one back, and he just did there. Let's watch this replay. Denzel Ward. Denzel with a little heel drag swag on that one. And the Warden does take one away, and that's what they needed. A big chunk out of the momentum. Now can the Browns capitalize? Play action. Oh, he almost gave it right back. Oh, big dog we are. Sorry I missed you come in, big dog. It was in the middle of something else. But appreciate you popping on with us here today. Left side, now it's going to be Chubb for a first down run. His 8th carry goes for 33 yards. And that one, nice play there, Nicholas Jamal Chubb. And now Watson zipping it very fastball right down the middle. And he gets it to his guy for a first down there. Or a first down, rather, a yard away. Now the first down comes to Coop. His 3rd catch today for Coop. He's been pretty quiet in this one. High formation now. All right, sounds good, Wendell. This is the last regular season game, so expect the playoffs to start later this week or over the weekend. And that's when we will get started with it. Over the middle and incomplete. Watson, left side, got a man, Chief, first down to the 28-yard line. Oh, Browns. They say, go Browns. Did I say playoffs? What did I say? Did I say something else? Watson rolls and then fires wide open, touchdown to the Chief! I thought he was going to take off. He thought he was going to take off. Then he looked downfield one more time, and Njoku was wide open, and he threw him a dart, and the Browns are right back in the game. Look at him. He looked like he was going to go right, and then all of a sudden turned his head back to the left. Chiefs' second touchdown of the day. He was wide open. Touchdown, Browns, and they're now down by a touchdown. 38-31. Go Browns. Good touchdown pass there for the Browns. Into the end zone, and now taken out from a yard deep is Rashid Shaheed, who came over from the Saints in free agency. And yes, right now a 3-and-out would be very, very lovely. I thought he was going to roll and sack. It's all good. Up the middle and taken down right at the line of scrimmage, dealt it. So Keaton Mitchell has really been held in check, and the Lamar's scrambling for the most part has been held in check. Again, he is in the zone, but it's just been those crazy one-play long touchdown pass. Here comes screen again, and Mike Hall says you can't get rid of it fast enough. I think that's the 3rd-and-a-half sack, the 4th time that Tomlinson's been involved. Now 3rd and 20, and fortunately that sack helps break them, gets him out of the zone now. 3rd and 20. He'll throw quickly to the left side, Zay Flowers, and he'll get 2 yards. The Browns will force a punt deep in their own territory. Nice defensive stand. First catch of the day for Flowers that didn't go for a long touchdown. That's right. Can I have another? Hey, Kit, welcome in. It is a tight game. Browns are trying to get back into this one. A little spin move from Aniyah Smith up to the 48-yard line. I don't know, Don. They got Derrick Henry. He's sort of like the XL version of the bus. Browns have had an uncharacteristic day, Kit. They've been susceptible to the deep pass. Lamar has 4 touchdown passes. 51, 66, 70, or excuse me, 61. Sorry, I'll try it again. 55, 61, 77, and 84 yards in length. It's just been crazy. And he did make it to Seattle, yes. Up the middle there for Chubb. Just his 10th carry. Why only 10 carries, man? Let's go. Last play of the 3rd quarter coming up here. 2nd and 3. Watson. Blitz coming, and they run against it, and they'll be short of the line by a yard. 3rd and 1. And they'll have the break to think about it here. 38-31. What play do you want to run here? You have the momentum. You want to keep it going. Beautiful look at the NOS Dome there, the Nagion Sports Dome here in Cleveland, Ohio. 3rd and 1. They're going to go I formation. Evans tight to Njoku on the left. They'll run it against the blitz. Chubb's got the first down and more. Hard yards there, but 9 of them when he needed 1. Nick Chubb bowling over Roquan Smith. Advantage Browns. First and 10. Play action now. Blitz coming. Watson fields it over the middle. Got Coop to the 5 to the 2. First and goal, Browns. And this place has come back to life in a big, big way. First and goal now from the 2, little ace formation here. Chubb alone in the backfield. A lot of black jerseys on that goal line. They'll throw out of it quickly. Left side, touchdown, Mike Evans. That's 2 today for Evans, along with 2 for the Chief. And the Browns are a kick away from tying it all back up here. They have come all the way back. Once down 30-14, they have clawed their way back into it. And with 13:48 to go in the game, 13:48 to go in the regular season, rather, we got a tie game with a chance to sweep the AFC North, sweep the Ravens, and win every single game here at the NOS Dome in the 2024 sim season. Pistol formation for Lamar. First time we've seen it today. He'll go right side. Knocked down quickly. Likely did catch it. But MJ Emerson bullied him to the turf very quickly. Left side, Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the line. You're right, Mason. Right at the end of the half, we were able to get down, and he kicked a 58-yarder that made it 30-17. Gave us a little bit of a spark of life. Left side throw and a first down. Lamar about to go over 400 yards passing in this one. 38-38. Again, the Browns do have all of the momentum. Left side stretch, Keaton Mitchell. And good tackle there by Thornhill in space. Again, everybody, appreciate you being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel, only place on YouTube that you can find live simulated sporting events, mostly our beloved Browns, mostly football, with the live original commentary. We do appreciate you being on. Thanks so much to our subscribers. Again, we've had another 10 or so new ones in the last several weeks. Appreciate you guys as well. So we continue to push for 1,100 subscribers. If you haven't had a chance, or if you've gotten yourself a new Gmail account, just log into that one from your device, whatever you're watching on, and subscribe from it as well. It's okay. We don't buy bots or anything, but we do allow for multiple subscriptions from the same person. That's allowed. Again, finishing up our 2024 sim season, where I did the entire off season, along with some help from you guys in terms of answering some questions like which big name free agent to go after, like Mike Evans, which has absolutely paid off for us. So we will finish this sim season then. When the NFL draft comes to a conclusion next month, we will reset it and run the whole thing back with the new and updated rosters. That'll be our first look at Jerry Jeudy, Quentin Jefferson, Jordan Hicks, Devin Bush, etc., 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 in addition to whoever they come up with in the draft. Over the middle, and Newsome laying out for that one. Thought he would maybe be able to kind of corral it. That would have been a tough one to bring in. Third and 4 now. Wow. Jackson right side, incomplete. Looked like he was expecting an out route from Shaheed. Shaheed ran the in route, and it's incomplete, and I would assume that they'll go Tucker to try to break the tie. It's usually like the last weekend in April is the draft. Detroit? Is it in Detroit this year, maybe? All right, Browns now with the football, an opportunity to retake the lead or at least tie. Anaya Smith up to the 20-yard line, and that's where he will stop. Ew. All right, come on, Browns. Here we go. Also, make sure to like the video if you haven't done that already as well. It helps continue to grow the viewership of our fans. Change the play a little bit. Forward in the game. Quick little dig to the right side to Cooper. That'll be about maybe a 4-yard gain. Positive yardage, good at this point. You got plenty of time. You can run your whole offensive playbook. No need to panic here. Just down 3. Whoop. Watson was just shifting the play, and both Teller and Batonio jumped off the line. That was weird. Yeah, but it's going to be inside the stadium, I think. Was it maybe Philly last year? Nashville? I don't know. I don't remember. Third and 4. Blitz coming. Fired right side. Caught by Coop. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Amari Cooper. Great little out route for a first down. Marlon Humphrey incredulous that he gave up that easy play. Yeah, I would assume it's going to be indoors. Little split zone concept, and Chubb's going to get hit from behind by the rookie Latu out of UCLA. 2-yard gain for him. 11 personnel once again. Delayed handoff Chubb. He'll try the right side. Breaks through Travis Jones. First down Chubb to the 44-yard line. Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Still fresh and so clean. Again, the good part of the only giving him 10 to 15 carries a game is that he's been nice and fresh here at the end of the season. That's going to be Evans, and it's going to be knocked out of his hands. He's kind of sandwiched between Stevens and Williams. And just couldn't bring it in. 6:42 stopping the clock. Chubb in the zone. Trips now to the right side, the short side of the field. Watson will fire back to the left. Got a man, Coop, first down to the 31-yard line. And that throw puts Deshaun over 400 yards. Again, he has thrown for a boatload of yards in this season, and now again over the 400-yard mark. Again, rolling to the right and using that misdirection of the defense to fire back to the left. We've seen that several times today from Watson. And that was a huge one. Now the rookie Adonai Mitchell, you can see in the slot on the right side with those flowing locks. Number 5, the receiver we took in the first round before taking Mike Evans and realizing we needed another receiver. Nice run again there for Chubb. Give him a first down to the right side and into the red zone. So this Browns drive is being effective and taking some time as well. Now Chubb again up the middle. Juke move, spin move, throwing guys off of him for 4. Nick Chubb to the 15. Right side, this time he'll lose yards. Knifing his way in there, Roquan Smith. We know how good he is. 3rd and 8 now. Got to be careful. This is going to be Ford, and he'll be stuck at the line. Actually lose 2 more yards. Interesting, they got kind of unaggressive on a 3rd and 8. They hand the football off, almost like conceding for the field goal there. And so now we're going to have to wait and see if the defense can step up once again, as this is going to be 41-41. We know how good both kickers are. I know, as much of the season as we've been yelling at them to run, and then they finally do run, but it's on a 3rd and 8. Not exactly what we had in mind. 3:45 or so on the nice tackle there by Tony Fields on special teams. 3:46. Again, Lamar has been crazy town through the air. Really have had him in check on the ground, but 4 long strikes for him today. He'll fire quickly to the right side. Into traffic. That could have been picked. Somehow Mark Andrews comes up with it in the middle of 2 defenders, Ward and Newsome over there. We have seen very little of Miles. Tomlinson and Hall, it's been pressure from the middle guys so far in this game. Nice play there by Tomlinson. Otherwise, that first down gets achieved. Big 3rd down here for the Browns. And yes, he has been held in check. Miles has, for the most part here today. I don't think he's had any stat lines. Delayed handoff. Mitchell. Simmons is there. Isaiah Simmons. Score one for the virtual GM as he knifes his way in there for a TFL. That's going to force the Ravens to punt. The Browns are going to have 2 minutes and a chance to win the football game. No, unless they rough him again. Are you kidding me? Oh, the second time today that they roughed the punter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Oh, no. Bubba Ventrone has to be blowing his top right now. That's going to be JOK, the guilty party. That's twice today. They've gotten him off the field and given it right back with a roughing the punter, and here comes Lamar. First down to the right side, breaking tackles and into Browns territory, and then JOK rips the ball out! Oh my! JOK rips the football out, and the Browns have it. First down at the 47. Madden giveth and Madden taketh away. Right side strike, and he almost throws an interception. What is happening? Dogs and cats living together you're right, he did redeem himself. He's like, my bad, I got this, and he rips it right out of the hands of Lamar Jackson. Now a 3rd and 5. We're not quite in field goal spot just yet. Interesting spot on the field here at the 47. Let's just be smart here. You might think 2-down territory, or maybe you're going to punt and play defense. We'll find out. Maybe it won't matter. Watson over the middle. Chief breaking a tackle for a first down. Oh, by the skin of his teeth. 9th catch for David Njoku, and it was a huge one against the rookie Kalen Carson. And a huge first down there. Now 1st and 10. And you can start to milk this one away with Chubb if you want. Ravens going to have to start burning the timeouts as we're up to the 36-yard line, which is in Hopkins' range, but the closer the better, obviously. Chubb holding that football, and he's got a first down again. Ravens blowing timeouts. All right. Brown's going to drive it in. You guys are going to watch this one on your own. I got to go get the dog to come in because she's not coming in. And Chubb's going to continue to try to salt this one away. Go Browns. All right. Hopkins' kick was up, and it was good. The Browns finish the season sweep of the Ravens, finish the season sweep of the AFC North, and take care of business. Appreciate you guys settling in there with me. 21 for 34 for 415 today for Lamar Jackson. 4 touchdowns. And the 1 interception, again, he had touchdowns of 84, 71, 66, and 55 today. Just bonkers. 12 for 40 for Kit Mitchell, just 6 for 35 for Lamar Jackson. And again, the all-important, I guess they won't even call it a fumble, but he ripped it right out of the hands of Lamar. 7 for 109 for Andrews and a touchdown, 7 for Mitchell. 3 of the 2 touchdowns for Zay Flowers. Shaheed had the 184-yard touchdown. Otherwise, they kept him in check. Other than those big plays, 15 for Smith, 14 for Humphrey, 11 for Hamilton Stevens, 10 for the rookie Kalen Carson. Sacks today, 1 for Poona Ford, 1 for Roquan Smith, 2 picks by Trenton Simpson and Brandon Stevens in this one. For the Browns, big comeback win. They were down 30-14, 36 of 57 for 422. Deshaun, he had the 4 TDs. He had the 2 interceptions in the first half, which helped open up the lead for the Ravens. 22 for 102 for Chubb, 3 for 27 and the touchdown for Watson. on the ground. How about the two receivers, actually all three of the trio today? 9 for 142 tutties, 8 for 96, 2 tutties, 8 for 100. Look at that. 2 drops, 2 drops, 1 drop, 1 drop, 2 drops, 1 drop. Lots and lots of drops today. 6 for 57 for Elijah Moore as well. So not much help for Watson, especially early in the game. 8 tackles for Newsom, 8 for Delpit, 6 for Thornhill, JOK, and Isaiah Simmons. How about Tomlinson today? 4 TFLs and 3.5 sacks. Mike Hall Jr. with 1. Zadarius Smith with the other half. And then Denzel had the interception to help swing the momentum. But this man was money. 3 for 3 today was Hopkins, including the game winner. Guys, I appreciate you being on. Down 30-14. Browns able to get this one done. If you hang with me for just a second, we will forward on. That's right, what a dream indeed for the season sweep. Not only all home games, all AFC North games won by our Browns. So we will go ahead and simulate this on. We'll get the final and exact playoff matchups for you as the Ravens going to finish the season 6-11. Womp womp. Sorry, Ravens. Something tells me that's not going to happen in real life, but we can pretend, can't we? All right, so we're going to go ahead and advance this week to the wild card, and we will see what these playoffs brackets look like for you, and then we will get out of here today. So appreciate you guys joining me, but here is the official playoff bracket. So the Steelers actually snuck in as the last wild card spot. Remember, a week ago it was the Bengals in that spot, so we will see the Steelers in the first round of the playoffs. Again, the Bills continued to be red hot all season. Chargers, Texans, CJ Stroud in the playoff for the second time in his young career, 2 seasons. And then Jags and Chiefs down there at the bottom. Seahawks with J.J. McCarthy, the first seed. How about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, your number 2 seed, hosting the Eagles, Cowboys, Niners, Lions, Packers. That part looks like it's all... Actually, that might have been the exact, with the exception of the Seahawks. I think this is all of the teams that were in the playoffs last year, too. If I'm not mistaken, the Rams were in there instead of the Seahawks. Interesting. All right, guys, really appreciate you being on. This one was a lot of fun. I will try to post in the Discord when we're going to start these playoffs, but we'll just do the Browns game, and then maybe I'll do both the AFC and NFC championship games. And then hopefully the Browns will be in one of those games as well. But this was a lot of fun. Thanks so much for joining, Kit. Glad you're able to pop on. Glad you're safely back to Seattle as well. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care of yourselves. And as always, go Browns!